Hello everybody, my name's Periwinkle and today I have an awesome video for you guys. Basically, if you do not know, one of my favorite YouTube series and channels ever is Buzzfeed Unsolved. I love it so much. I ordered a hoodie and hopefully it's coming in the mail. I freaking love Buzzfeed Unsolved. I am both a Shaniac and a Bugara. There's a bunch of episodes I'm skeptical about, but I also love to believe in it. So I guess I'm a mix of the two. If you guys don't know Buzzfeed Unsolved, there are two kinds of episodes. There's true crime, where they look at a cold case of either a murder or some other thing, maybe a kidnapping, and they try to investigate it to find who done it. And then supernatural, where they go to many haunted locations and investigate to see if they can find something spooky and prove the existence of ghosts. So I compiled a list of basically including both true crime and supernatural episodes to share you with you guys and give you a nice healthy list to watch before Halloween to get you in that spooky mood. Okay, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it. So this one was actually their most recent one, and it's actually really funny. That's why I put it down on here. And it's the Haunting Spirits of the Viper Room. I think that's what it's called. Let me look. The Hollywood Ghosts of the Viper Room. It's really cool. The humor was amazing in it, and there's a bunch of spooky stuff going on. It's some really good spirit box action, and I highly recommend that one. Next is actually a sponsored episode. It's called The Black Dahlia Revisited. So if you guys would want to watch that, it dives more into the case of the Black Dahlia and more into maybe who done it and such like that. Next, this one is actually really creepy. It was one of the ones that creeped me out the most, and it is the Phantom Prisoners of the Ohio State Penitentiary. I know a lot of mental hospitals get some slack and stuff like that, and people are always scared of them and blah blah blah, but this episode's really good. A lot of proof, I think, on the Bugara side. Definitely not enough to convince Shane, but it's still a really good episode. Next, this one, I think I like it a lot for the humor, and it is the Haunting Souls. I think that's what it's called. The Haunting of the Salem Witch Trials. It goes really down deep into history, like 400 years ago, maybe 300 years ago, and discusses all that. They wear little suits that look like pilgrim stuff, so it's really cool, and I got a good laugh out of it. Next is the murders that haunt the Lizzie Borden house. Lizzie Borden is one of the most famous murderers of all time. Basically, it dives into detail of the murders and how it looks. They actually visit the place and try to connect with it, and it's really good, and it takes on one of the most challenging cases that has ever been brought to BuzzFeed Supernatural. Next is another kind of mental hospital one. It's the Haunted Halls of the Waverly Hills Penitentiary, and again, it has a lot of proof for the believers in there, so if you want to convince yourself that ghosts are real, definitely go watch that. And again, the mental hospital thing always gives me heebie-jeebies. So this one is actually a really long episode, but it's the Grisly Murders of Jack the Ripper. I think it's 40 minutes long, but it's so worth the watch. It is so good, so funny, and it really dives into this case and dives into so many theories, like that even the Ripper was a girl named Jill the Ripper. You never know, but I really enjoyed this one, even if it was a little longer. This case most people regard as some of the best evidence to explain that ghosts are real, and it's the haunting of Hannah Williams. They actually go to a person's house who works at BuzzFeed to test if ghosts are real, and they got a lot of spirit box action, a lot of action on a different device. I don't remember what it's called, but you have to go watch it. It is the most compelling evidence I've ever seen. Next, this one is the second funniest. The first funniest in my opinion is next, but the Eerie Case of the Watcher, it's not that scary at all, but it's so freaking funny. And if you ever want to watch BuzzFeed Unsolved videos and get the jokes, you have to say all hail the Watcher. So definitely watch this if you want to, get caught up on your little inside jokes from the BuzzFeed Unsolved community. And then this last one is the funniest one to date. It is the Demonic Goatman's Bridge. I freaking love this episode so much. It's under the supernatural title because it talks about demons and stuff like that, and it's so funny but also so spooky at the same time. They talk about cults, they talk about stuff like that, and I would definitely recommend watching that one. Anyway guys, those are my BuzzFeed Unsolved video recommendations for the Halloween season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you go and watch more episodes of BuzzFeed Unsolved after this, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!